So getting those stories is critical of our beginnings. These are the seeds that were planted. Getting those stories and get them documented so people can really learn the history. So when you say you're a b-boy, you understand where your culture comes from.
Breaking Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And everyone please take your seats. And before we start, for all the people who actually were inducted before, stand up. All the Hall of Famers from before, please stand up. I see you have the first lady. I see you, buddy. Got my glasses on, so let me see. So we will make sure, number one, unfortunately, Reverend Al is sick. My daughter is sick. So we don't have the church right now. She got really sick last minute. Reverend Al, sick lady from state office who actually helped us is sick. So I want to thank everybody that really helped us give a little serious team. Gerald, where's Gerald? Gerald, no, Wendy's not here. Vicky, turn around, Vicky. You know his name. Trixie, my son-in-law Shannon, who been all the technical stuff for us. He's been sending the videos and all the stuff up. And of course, my guy, where's Rock at? Where's Rock? Of course, Rock is one of the advocates for our culture. One of the most serious advocates for our culture. And we want to say Lynette from the city council office over here. So we have a state, we have people coming in from Japan. Stand up, machine. Stand up, machine. All the way from Japan. People coming in from Colombia. Valerie, Christina from Colombia. We got people coming in from Hungary. Where's the energy for our Hungary people? From Hungary. There we go, the back. So our culture goes far and wide, and we're proud about that we show that we can combine our uniqueness as being dancers to, I guess, a revolutionary thing. Because when disco came out, disco was out, we were like, we're not doing that. So that was the first revolutionary thing we did, was separate from disco era. But now it's something that's worldwide, so thank you for that. Oh, we got a girl from Chicago too, that's right. Let's stand up real quick. Come to this area. We got another lady from Chicago, big girl Lisa. So we're gonna get the show started now. And unfortunately, our Reverend Al will open with a prayer. So we're going to say, thank you, God, for keeping us all safe, keeping us here healthy, because some of us didn't make it here through health concerns. But the ones that are here, we're thankful they're here. I know Coke the Rock is here too, right? Where's Coke at? There we go. The first MC hip hop. Here we go. I don't do nothing without this guy here. That's the name me, that's the name him. If you didn't get your name from him, you wasn't down back in the days. That's right. So the first, we start off with the first awards. We're going to give the people from... I didn't see him. What is that? Okay, what's up there? Just walk by. I got my glasses on. Yeah. Okay, what up? The twins are here, okay? The twins are here. The legendary twins are here. So we want to start off first of all with... all the people from the first group is Pluto here? Pluto, please go to the side of the stage. Pluto, Christina, Marlon, Freddie. Please go. Oh yeah, Sasa. Yeah. We got Sasa. Ain't no people with Sasa. Here. So the first award is going to somebody who I personally love as a brother. He's not here due to some personal situation taking him back home. But that's Abby, Eric Diaz from TVB.
Hope everybody good. We up here in Florida. It's got a little chilly out here, but just wanted to give my man Doug thank you. And I'm humbled and honored to receive this reward that he bestowed upon me. Dedicate this to my brother Batch, Cece, 7, TBB TBG Global, and TBB 1975. I wish I was out there, but I have to take care of some stuff here at home and at work. So I wish I was out there. I really do. I wanted to see my boy Norman Rad out there, man. I miss this kid, TBB Germany, one of my first brothers out there, and his crew, and his Zulu Nation crew also, and the rest of the guys. But I'm just grateful, and I got a couple of people that are gonna accept this award for me. Just my brother Johnny Juice, my sister Joanna, and my other sister Esther. So I'm there in spirit, and just grateful. And I don't know, man. Thank you, Doug, for everything. And keep it on, man. Let's go. Congratulations to everyone receiving all these awards. Thank you.
Accepting for having will be Johnny Juice, TBP.
It's like a jungle sometimes, make me wonder how I keep from going. It's like a jungle sometimes, make me wonder how I keep from going.
The next award goes to one of our historians who actually one of the people that were, I guess I say, responsible for bringing people together in the 70s. And that's Pluto. Where's Pluto at? Where's that? Pluto. Come on, let's go. Pluto, come to this side. Marlon, come to this side. Freddie, come to this side. And Christina, come to this side. So we have to wait to come across the stage here. He wants to walk across the stage. Go ahead. Diddy Pop.
He just flew in.
Real quick. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Let me hear the hand clap. Let me hear the energy in the room. This is historic. This is our history. This is who we are. I just want to, first of all, my name is Lynette Shelburne Barfield. I'm the Director of Strategic Partnerships for the New York City Council Speaker, Adrian Adams. I'm a friend, all right? Did I get one? There you go. I got one. All right. But anyway, it's not about me, so that's okay. But I just wanted to pause for a moment to let you all know what type of awards everyone will receive. This way, when you come up, you know what you put in your hand. Let me just give you that real quick. Each individual, each honoree will receive a citation from the New York State Assembly, of course, Brother Al Taylor, and then you'll receive a citation from the New York City Council Speaker, Adrian Adams, and that's right, and you'll receive a proclamation from the one and only Douglas Malone Dancing Dove. So give it up for those who will be honored today. And I'm going to move out of the way.
And Trixie. So this is the cultural award for keep the culture going. Yes. This is the award we got the cultural award.
Speech! You better say something. Proud of you, Pluto. Proud of you, brother.
I just want to thank you to the board. Thank you to my crew. Thank you to the culture. Thank you to all the guys who came before me. I see a lot of y'all in here. I was influenced by y'all. Y'all are my motivation. Seeing you guys as a kid, a little kid from a small town in Jersey. I would never expect it, but it was just something that When I learned to dance, I learned that you have to know the history along with the dance. They are simultaneous. You cannot do one without the other. They're intertwined. It is what divinity that keeps you motivated. It's an information and lineage that is passed down to you that instills pride in your dance and in your culture. I've stayed with this since 1982. I've been doing research on all four elements, but I felt that the need for the B-boys and B-girls to be seen and push that the hardest. I can do all four elements. I don't just speak breaking, but that is my true love. And I've been doing research since 1982. And for the record, I would challenge anybody on the planet Earth to debate my research is not the most articulate, informative, and the best in the world. I don't care if you're KRS-One, I don't care who you are. I would challenge anybody in an intellectual conversation to prove that. So all the people negating, saying certain people weren't in this culture, that's a bunch of bull. Because we all know better, none of them were around. And if they want to step up and take the challenge, I'm here to take the challenge. I'm about what I said.
The next person.
Okay, our next honoree is Christina B. Girl Christina Ice Hanoa. But it will be, the presentation will be presented by B. Girl Beastie. Please come on.
Hey everybody, how y'all feeling out there? Give it up for hip hop. What? I'm from the Boogie Down Bronx. And I'm representing this award to Christina, B Girl de Colombia. Give it up for her. So this New York State Assembly citation, this award is presented in appreciation of a woman whose powerful journey has shaped the breaking scene in Colombia and beyond. Starting as a young performer inspired by movies like Flashdance and Beat Street, she broke barriers in the male-dominated world of breaking, performing, competing, and organizing at the highest levels. Her historic event, co-production in 1995, created space for women in the culture, and her life's work has included mentorship, workshops, sponsorships, and global promotion of the dance. Through resilience, art, and advocacy, she continues to elevate women and youth in hip-hop while preserving Colombia's vital place in its evolution. Christina B. Girl de Cristina Ice. Ice. Give it up for her, y'all.
Oh my God. Es lo que se debe decir en inglés. I need a labor. Okay?
Ante todo quiero saludarlos y decirles que para mí es un privilegio y un honor estar Thank you, Lucas Colón, vivo en Trixie, al asambleísta Al Taylor y al comité evaluador por darnos la oportunidad de hacer parte de este hermoso momento.
Yes. She says thank you to the committee and the English part. Everybody.
And thank you, New York, thank you. Yes. Oh my God. Thank you, for everybody, por cada persona. Yes. Porque todos ustedes, sépanlo, ¿no? Son la inspiración de miles y cientos de personas alrededor del mundo, como mi país, Colombia, Latinoamérica, Centroamérica y Europa. Sin ustedes, esto no sería posible.
Without you, people in other countries like Latin America and her included would have been inspired, so she's grateful to all of you and the OG and the triple OGs.
Thank you.
Y para terminar, quiero agradecerle cortamente a una persona muy especial que es Bárbara Acosta, quien me dio la oportunidad de conocerlos, del que vengo trabajando de la mano, a mi amigo B-Boy Spin, que es de Medellín también, a la Alianza Old School, de la cual soy vicepresidenta, que tiene personas de primera generación de todo el mundo.
She's part of a, ¿cómo se llama?
Alianza
Old School Alliance that she's a part of. It's an international organization.
También a la memoria de My First Group, Medellín City Breakers. De ese grupo solo quedamos 2 personas, B-Boy Five y yo. Y esto también se lo dedico a todos los DJs, MCs, escritores de graffiti, B-Boy Biggers y gestores culturales de la cultura que me han permitido llegar con The Bigger Never Stop.
She wanted to give a shout out to her first crew, of which there's only 2 members left, her and B-Boy Fast, Medellín City Breakers. She wants to thank all the DJs, graffiti writers, and MCs that have also inspired her.
Thank you. Quiero agradecerle al Consenso, que fue el que me inspiró a hacer el premio para elogiar el papel de la mujer en cada evento, cada llanto cypher que hay en este momento en Colombia, que después le llevamos 40 ganadoras que han sido personas, biggers, que por primera vez han experimentado el éxito.
She has an award that she's created because she's been inspired by everybody, where she is a woman in hip-hop event at all the breaking events in Colombia. So she's inspired by everybody and trying to push the culture forward.
The next award is another B-boy from Colombia. That's Paul Acosta. Good Paul.
Come on up, brother. Before she starts, I want to say on behalf of Assembly Member Al Taylor, one of the co-sponsors of this event, he's not able to be here. I'm here to represent him and the rest of our staff, Mark, Andre, and Brenda McLaughlin. At some point, Brenda's going to read Al Taylor's award to get the verbiage straight so you'll know what that award is about. She's not going to read them all, she just wants to read one of them so we'll understand what it is. All right?
Good evening, everyone. This award is from the New York State Assembly citation, celebrating a pioneer whose journey helped shape breaking in Bogota before carrying its influence across oceans and communities. As one of the first old school dancers to leave Colombia and resettle in the United States, he became an ambassador of freestyle and cultural exchange. His name honors the iconic Studio 51, a venue symbolic of Colombia's early the hip-hop movement, and his work continues to support artists and crews both locally and abroad. With more than 3 decades invested in uplifting the culture, he stands as a testament to the global unity of breaking and the power of movement to overcome borders. Balloon Acosta. Al Taylor, member of the Assembly 71st District, on this day, November 10, 16, 2025. Balloon Acosta. Also, he's receiving a proclamation from Douglas Cologne, Dancing Doug, as well as the City Council of the City of New York, Council Member, Speaker of New York City Council, Adrian Adams.
All right, it's going to be shortly what I'm saying. I want to say thank you to my country for letting me go over here to represent everybody. I want to give you thank you to Roger G, the person introduced me to this old community, my boy, London. He'll give me a lot of help. And Mr. Stupid. And everybody, thank you very much. This is for my country. This is for all my 35 years. I got somebody special in my life. My friend Christina, she working for me all the time. She's the best. Thanks.
The next award goes to our guy, Crazy Freddy Rivera. Come on up. B-Boy Pollo con sexo.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I got three. 62 back here. The New York State Assembly citation in honor of unsung architect of New England hip hop, whose early love for dance evolved in programming, events, and mentorship that changed lives. As the creator of NBW All-Stars, he helped elevate generations of dancers, MCs, singers, and graffiti writers, giving them a platform to perform and grow. His events brought national talent to Boston, fostering a thriving local scene and proving that hip-hop's heart beats in every neighborhood. Even without mainstream fame, his dedication, business savvy, and belief in the culture helped business careers and inspire community, showing that the truest builders are not always the loudest. Freddie, Crazy Freddie Rivera.
Alright, so first and foremost, before I started doing jams, I'm a natural b-boy. I'm from the 80s. Everybody sleeps on me. They think I'm not from that time. I'm from that time. I was born and raised in that culture. So I want to say that and clear that out the way, because I look young and I still look sexy. Cats think that I'm not around from that era. So thank you guys. I appreciate this. You already know we've talked throughout the years. He interviewed me in Atlanta a few years back. The Rock, Quick Step, everybody. I've dealt with everybody probably in this building. I've said what's up to everybody. I laid out a bunch of trophies throughout the years that I've given to all the events that I've gone throughout the 25 years, and I'm grateful to be here. It's an honor. It's really hard because a lot of people sleep on Massachusetts, and we got a lot of L B-boys and B-girls out in Mass that people don't know about. We're that underground level of B-boys and B-girls that people don't realize. I grew up on 163rd People don't know that. People don't know that we have history behind our backs, and I got many titles of battling underneath my belt. So thank you guys. Thank you, New York. Thank you, the BX. Thank you to all the brothers and sisters here being here with me today. Peace and blessings, yo, Doug. Thank you. Yo, quick! Where are you, brother? Quick step. Where you at? Come here, bro. I got a trophy for you that I got for you about 10 years ago or 15 years ago, man. So I've been holding it ever since, my man. It's gonna grab yourself, brother. He was one of the brothers that opened the doors to us in the early 90s with the floor lords. So here you go, my man. Enjoy it, brother.
Better late than never, right? This is vintage. It's 10-year-old report right here. It gets fine like mine over time, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep the speeches down to about 2 minutes though. We got the time constraints. For the culture, here, Purple One.
Yo, what's up, everyone? To the Hall of Fame of Breaking 2025. I just want to say to Dancing Doug and everyone out there, all the original dancers at the Cool Herc parties, to the floor rockers, to the rockers, that's helped pave the way and created this beautiful dance called breaking. Yo, it's an honor. Like, I think I'm definitely one of the youngest people receiving the award this year. And I'll be honest, I'll start with some shots at the whole breaking scene. It's like a lot of the practitioners that are currently out there don't go beyond their research past 1990, let alone 1982. And I've made it kind of my mission to, as I represent in the breaking community, as a mentor, as a judge, as a coach, and as still a competitor, I make it my mission that this history doesn't, go away. It doesn't start in 2010. No, it starts with all you guys that are there present. I wish I could be there, but unfortunately I can't. Obviously I'm out here in San Francisco. All you guys out there in New York, this is an honor, man. The fact that you guys could actually watch me talk about you guys on the regular and just be able to show appreciation that this very unique American dance is spread all over the world, and you guys helped create it is amazing. And there are more things to unravel. There's more stories out there that I will definitely report on. So I just want to give a shout out to Dancing Doug, give it a shout out to Charlie Rock, give it a shout out to Sasa, give a shout out to Coke Rock, give a shout out to my man Pluto, and everyone else that received an award. And I hope you guys have a good time. I hope you guys are getting your dance on. And again, thank you very much for being part of the Breaking Hall of Fame 2025. Peace.
Where's Pluto? Pluto! Come to the stage for a second. Okay, now we go to the individual awards. Speedy, come to the stage. Speedy. Is Byron here? Byron? Is Byron here? Pebbley Pool. Pebbley Pool. Pebbley Pool, please come up to the stage. The first award will go to Mitchell Speedy Martinez. Alien Nest, come to the stage. Where's the next step? Presenting the award for you will be Alien Nest, the first blazer. The first blazer in the Hall of Fame.
Yo, I'm gonna keep this real short. I don't know if they wrote something, but I'm a hip hop, I'm a freestylist. But every generation we had people that we looked up to. You know what I'm saying? In my generation, I'm a third generation people, we had a lot of names, you know, that were out there and we inspired to be like them. But for us, realistically, what we saw was what we knew. And in my neighborhood, you know, I'm from Puerto Rico. In my neighborhood, everybody knew who Speedy was. Speedy was one of the most influential people to us because he was from our hood. And he made us feel like, yo, we can make it too, because he's one of us. You know what I'm saying? And he's out there everywhere we went, Speedy. And not to mention, because he looked like a white boy, he got called out all the time. I don't know anybody who battled as much as him. So, Speedy, my brother, I love you.
To all my white people in the building, that are Puerto Rican que vive en Puerto Rico, ya tú sabes, estamos aquí. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Thank you, puppy. Oh my gosh. First, I want to shout out all the people that came up with me. You know, family. I got family here. I want to give a round of applause to my family for showing up to accepting these awards. My boy Fights London, everybody that came up with me in this game, I want to definitely thank you because I didn't get here by myself. You know what I'm saying? I've always told the new generation that, you know, someone else got me here. You know, this is not about Speedy, it's about we. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for yourselves. You know, I wasn't in B Street, but I can tell you this. The streets made Speedy. Oh yeah! Getting that reputation, building my name out there in those jams and park jams. And a lot of people don't realize that, you know, it's not everyone that can come from being a boogie boy to become a full-fledged breaker. And I had to reinvent myself in the 90s. And who really pushed me to be a B-boy was Rockefeller and Quickstep, so give it up for them. You ever train with Quickstep, just know you're gonna be in the military. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to thank you. I mean, this is truly an honor for me. I've expected awards from other people, but this one means the most to me. It's because what Doug and everyone is doing here, it's like FUBU. Anybody knows FUBU, that company? Yeah. What does that mean? So this B-Boy Hall of Fame is by who? For us, by us. So ya tú sabes. I want to thank you guys, and this one really hits home with me. All right, I accept this award on behalf of all my old school brothers that came up with me. Peace and love. Ya tú sabes. Que vive Puerto Rico.
Barlin, come to the stage. Christina, come to the stage. The next award goes to Michael Boogaloo Shrimp. Acceptance award is going to be Christina and Barlin from Colombia.
Hey everybody, hi, I'm Michael Boogaloo Shrimp Chambers, and sorry I couldn't be there with you all, but thank you so much for inducting me in this Breaking Hall of Fame, and I appreciate Barlin Acosta, Studio 51, and Bicro Christina for accepting my award. Mucho respeto para la gente. I pray that everybody can share their message with the young generation, and we use music and dance as a unifying tool so that everybody can, just have a peaceful time. All right, dancing and singing and busting some moves. So you take care. Thanks again, Barlin Acosta and Bigro Christina and the Breaking Hall of Fame, NYC. Much respect.
The next award goes to B-Boy Special, Peter Kostas from Hungary.
Yo, what up everyone? This is B-Boy Special from Hungary. First of all, I want to congratulate to everyone who received an awards today or in the past. And a big thanks also goes to all the real heads and pioneers who paved the path and keep this beautiful art form alive. For those who may not know me, I consider myself as a second generation European b-boy. I started my journey behind the Iron Curtain, which was quite tough, in 1989. This background is a bit important. I think it's important because during the communist period it was very difficult to get any materials from the West. You know, it was banned and stuff like that. Even though when we went to Germany, b-boys, biggers look at us differently because we were from the Eastern Bloc, and we came from a different system which basically made us tougher than them. In a way, we grew up in the Bronx as well, in our own Bronx. Anyways, as I said, I tried to keep it short. I would like to mention a couple of crews that I grew up watching, like Rocksteady Crew, New York City Breakers, TBB, Dynamic Breakers, Air Force Crew. Also big respect to Full Circle Soyas, Australian B-Boys, B-Boy All-Stars, later Styleman's Crew, Renegades Rockers, Boogie Brats, Rock Force Crew, which we had the historical battle back in '99, which basically was the first time in, I think, in breaking history when USA lost versus Europe. And after that, following that, we received the Best Outstanding Crew, LA Hip Hop Awards, the Best Outstanding Crew. So also Fahrenheit 75 Global is doing quite well these days. They battle a lot and they are winning a lot. I also have to acknowledge a couple of European crews like Battle Squad, Second Tenant, Actual Force Family, TDB. Then the list can go on forever. I want to also say huge thanks to Enemy Squad. They were my mentors when I was a young blood. Also big thanks goes to my crew, Elementary Force and Suicide Lifestyle. Without them I wouldn't be who I am today. I like to also acknowledge my guy DJ Nadir, who is there now, probably having fun. He's going to pick up my awards, thanks for that. Also big shout out goes to my man B-Boy Shonsky from San Francisco, who is putting our history together, our history together like Europeans. And a special thanks to Densindo for the recognition, and I appreciate that he hasn't forgotten me and kept his words. So guys, have fun, enjoy your time. Peace, unity, love, and having fun. Old school never die, we multiply, one love. I'm out.
Accepting the world, you go ahead. Now we gave him the award last year for the crew, right? And that's right. At least one crew got the award last year. And so they came over from Hungary to represent. And this is one last year. The next one goes for Andre Graf from Poland. Accepting him will be Victor from the Dynamic Rockers.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? How you feel about our culture? Are we in the right place? Are we doing the right things? Let's stay united.
2. Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Graf and I am first part of the hip-hop culture in Poland. We've begun in 1983. I was a b-boy, graffiti artist and the pioneer of the universal Zulu nation in Poland. If somebody asked me on that time what is way of your life, then answer was simple: hip-hop. Yes, I feel and I am hip-hop at the moment. I'm not active on the stage, but still I feel my soul is a hip-hop soul. And I would like to thanks to Douglas Dancing Dog Colon and his team for giving me opportunity to be a part of the amazing event, the Breaking Hall of Fame and the first b-boy generation class of 2025. I would like to congratulate to everyone nominated of these timeless awards. Peace, respect, unity, and happy fun. Thanks so much. Thank you so much.
The next award goes to one of the B girls from the Spokatrons, DJ Spokey. And Spokatron, she was on Leprechaun initially, and B girl next will be presenting for her. This will be Pemberley Pool.
Rising from the streets as a young girl with fierce talent and determination, she danced in male-dominated circles long before it was common. From the Lockatrons to the Smokatrons, her performances brought style and power to stages across the city. A true pioneer. She helped lay the groundwork for generations of women in breaking, proving that creativity has no gender, only heart.
That's right.
Let's go, baby.
do my thing now. But I always, every time I touch the stage, I represent all the women across the country. All the women. At the end of the day, we are the solution.
Yes. Yes.
If you men have a headache, and your stomach is hurting, the first thing you say is, baby, you got gas. Oh. You need some ginger ale. So yes, I started out with DJ Smokey. He made me work hard and hard. He put me with the Lunkatrons, and then I became phenomenal that I was like, I could do what them guys is doing over there. And then I became a Smokatron. And then from that point on, I started creating a group called Pebbly Poo and the Nonstop Crew. And we did all the school talent shows across every single borough and won all of them. And it was always one move that nobody could beat me in, and that was called the Old Lady Boogie. You want me to show you? Yeah! Alright, so look. It was like not on the ground, but it's like basically to let them know we won, right? So I would do this. Yeah, man. Now, mind you, it's 14 people in my family, brothers and sisters. 2 died. One was my brother, Master Don, and the other one was Camilla. But there was only 3 people in my family that was always entertainers. And that was Master Don, who was my brother who passed away. And then it was Al Boogie, which is over there. He's the first generation. He's the first generation of hip hop. You feel me? So we always fought. You pop over there, I'm bringing over here. So when I left the Smokatrons, I went into becoming a Herculoid for Kool Herc. Give it up for Coke La Rock. So it was a lot of things that was out there, but I love everything I do. And when I still perform, I perform by myself. I perform with the Force MDs. I don't know if y'all know them, but I introduce them or I perform with them or whatever it may be. But I always have, once you are a beat girl or a beat boy, that funk is in you no matter what age you are. So every time I perform, my national anthem is Just Begun and Turn It Loose. Thank you so much for Doug and Trixie for having me here, and thank you guys for actually showing me some love. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
New York, Def Poetry, please give it up for Mr. Felipe Luciano.
There's a move afoot to divide us. It's being done by Afro-Saxons and coconuts, people who would have us believe that there's a separate gulf between 2 nations, black and Latino. This is not the poem, y'all. I'm telling you there's no difference between Beaufort, South Carolina and Ponce, Puerto Rico. You hear me? Too many of us grew up in the projects and did bids in the joint together to have anyone divide us on the basis of language. Mambo is black, merengue is black, R&B is black, joropo is black, flamenco is black, guaguancó is black, bomba is black. Be careful. They will come to you and say, be careful with those hordes of Spanish people. Fuck them. Jíbaro. Mi negro lindo, de los bosques de caña, caciques de luz, tiempo es una cosa cómica. Jíbaro, my pretty nigga, father of my yearning for the soil, the land, the earth of my people. Father of the sweet smells of fruit in my mother's womb, the earth brown of my skin, the thoughts of freedom that butterfly through my insides. Hibaro, my pretty nigga. Sweating bullets of blood and bedbugs, swaying slowly to a softly strummed 5-string guitar, remembering ancient empires of sun gods and black spirits and things that were once so simple. How times have changed men. How men have changed time. Unnatural, screams the wind. Unnatural. Hibaro, my pretty nigga man. Fish smells and cane smells and fish smells and cane smells and tobacco and oppression makes even God smell foul. As foul as the bowels of the ship that vomited you up on the harbor of a cold metal city to die. No sun, no sand, no palm trees. And you clung to the slimy rib of an animal called the marine tiger in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Hibaro, did you know you my nigga? I love the curve of your brow, the slant of your baby's eyes, the calves of your woman dancing. I dig you, you can't hide. I ride with you on subways, I touch shoulders with you and dance. I make crazy love to your daughter, yeah! You my cold nigga man. And I love you cause you mine. And I'll never let you go. I will never let you go. You mine, nigga. And I'll never let you go. Forget about self. We're together now. And I'll never let you go. Never, nigga.
That's history because Court used to play that song over Chapter Africa back in the Hebrew. So I heard that my whole life, hearing that song, that song Hebrew. We are the dynamic rockers, the kid breaking league. Let's come out here. Let's go with the kids, show our next generation.
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back into time. Watch me now. Feel the girls in the South End.
He's back. Okay, we have some awards and silver awards for people who, and crews who are not recognized in a timely fashion. So we're going to give them a certificate for this year and their awards next year. But make sure they get the recognition they deserve. So first and foremost, Al Boogie to the stage. Al Boogie on stage. Furious Rockets. Furious Rockets over here. Hockey Rockets over here. The first one goes to one of the prophets, who's actually one who set the stage for New York pop. Now we merged all of our dance styles together, from breaking, electric boogie, popping and locking, from the West Coast and the East Coast together. That's from the early 80s, it's on different styles. It's what we all call now breaking the b-boy. But the first one goes to Al Boogie. Make sure you get some recognition. Now, as I said, everyone gets a certificate this year to get the awards for the state next year because they will not get in the time of that. That's right. Oh, you already know I'm saying speech. Yeah, I got one for now and I got one for next year, so short and brief. I want to say thank you, Doug, Trixie, and everyone else over here. Thank you for the appreciation. Let me tell you something. This is what I like, just right here. When we all can acknowledge everyone. Those kids on the floor, they really excited me today. I want to give a shout out, to my sis, Special Tech, and where's Fast right there? Stand up, bro. Stand up. Yo, let me tell you something. We all from the same neighborhood. Let me tell you something. This guy right here said, yo, Al, you gotta come back out, bro. They've been asking about you, so you gotta come out. I want to give a special thanks to you, Fat, for pulling me out, man. Special Tech. We live in the same building. That's my boy right there. To London. My God, man. I thank you. I appreciate the work you're doing with the kids. You, King of Rock, will put a lot of love into these kids. That's something what I really like. Because it lets me know how when I was young and how I was raised with my mom never taught me how to dance. She said, watch and learn by cooking. Same policy. And I just want to say thank you for the acknowledgement that this must continue. Because I believe each one teach one. The OGs, you gotta lead by example, set the tone. Let these kids know, most important, the history. Gotta teach them the history. I don't care what kind of dance they do, they gotta learn their history. I was hoping my sister didn't say nothing about how we used to argue. But thank you, everybody. Thank you. So that's it. The next award is a crew award that goes to the Furious Rockets for Brooklyn. Hello.
My name is Rock Love. I'm old school. I am old school. I started dancing at 68 with Michael Jackson, James Brown, and Willie Williams. When I saw breakdancing, I said, I could do it. When these gentlemen introduced me to dancing, I did a head spin 10 times. Oh wow, who told you that? That was my first move. So they put me down with the crew and the rest is history. I want to make a shout out to Dancing Doug, to Morris Myers, Tex, London, and Quickstep for embracing the crew. We're from the playground capital of the world, called me out of Brooklyn, and we are furious.
The next award is for a division of Rock City, and that's for the Hot Feet Rockers. This is the battle award. We're supposed to have a battle award, which didn't get together in time. So this is going to be the battle award, but this is just the next year. Next year, we can actually big one. So we want to make sure you welcome the blue. Team
How you doing? Patience for virtue, man. Finally, we went on the Rockers. Now, a lot of people know that I was the division of Rock City. Big shout out to Buck 4, may rest in peace. Flex was the brother of Buck 4. They call me Gooba. I'm also on the team, No C. And I want to thank Bruno and Dancing Doug, man. Appreciate you guys for allowing me Rocky Rockers. We finally made it, but we did it. Thank you all. Let's give it up, let's give it up. Yeah, listen, I'm going to give a special shout out to Jemani Williams' office. Gina Williams right here to represent Jemani Williams to public advocacy. And once again, this is co-sponsored by your super member Al Taylor. Let her know this repping Al. And W. We have two more quick awards. One is for Minister Violet Cleone Howell, aka Polly, from the UK, and she is one of the mothers that pushed the crew, the Wolverine crew, out in the UK, to sponsor and to get them to drive into the studio, do all kind of things that the mother does to support the B-boys and B-girls in the crew. So we want to recognize some of the mothers and the fathers that push. They was the background that make sure we get there and do what we gotta do. So this is Mr. Paul. And finally, we have one last one. That's the Elder Rock Mike, who's one of the B-boys from the Hustle King from the Herculoid. He's a rest in peace one. And Mike was known as one of the best hustlers out. And he could make every girl he danced with shoes. He was Ginger Rogers. So that's what
The next one is now the cruise, right?
Yes.
Time Machine Squad, please come to the stage. Skill Methods crew. Skill Methods, come to the stage. The first award goes to the Time Machine Squad. They said he's about to come.
Alright, y'all, so we know that Puerto Rican is Puerto Rican. We know. But did you know that Puerto Rican is on the island rapping hard like nobody's business? And people are probably like, ¿Qué tú haces? Why are you doing that dance? Why don't you do salsa? And they're like, nah, we hip hop. We got too. We got that too, but we doing hip hop. And yo, when I tell you that 36 plus years ago, they founded Time Machine Squad. They put everything they had into it, despite all the criticism and the doubts. And you know, I've been there, been at their annual event. They cover all the bases. The 4 elements, the beatbox, the kids, the women. They have been doing it. So if you ever come across anybody who's like, oh, there's no income for real? Yes, there is. And now you know you got cousins and uncles and nieces and tias in Puerto Rico, and you are now part of the Time Machine Squad family. Y'all give it up for Time Machine Squad.
Okay, first of all, much love to New York. It's like our second home, New York. We're humbly and grateful to accept this award, and mostly, you know, to be here with all these legends, pioneers. Y'all are still our inspiration, and shout out to Quickstep, Rockefeller, and everybody who's repping the 4 elements. We love y'all. We dedicate this especially to, you know, everybody, the scenery, the 4 elements that we repping over in Puerto Rico. So we always try to, like somebody said earlier, each one teach one, and that's we you know, that's very important. So future generations can keep, you know, hip hop alive and just keep going 100 years more, whatever. So we just love y'all, much respect, and Puerto Rico en la casa siempre, mi gente.
Un saludo a toda mi gente boricua que está aquí. ¡Vaya! Mi nombre es Grexien, súper orgulloso de estar aquí. Saludo a todas esas leyendas que están aquí. London, Track 2, Alien S, Crazy Freddy, toda esa gente que los llevo, que está Mr. Black también que está por ahí. Así que mucho respeto, mucho amor. En Puerto Rico tienen la puerta abierta cuando quieran ir. Ya saben, el Spread Skill 2026. Los vemos allá y que viva Puerto Rico.
That's the beat. Everybody so glad to be home. The people of the fun, the people of the way. When they get to the door, you expect to see where you grew up. Let's go. We're all together, the team. As the test, I got to double. With fathers and grandfathers.
Next crew was the Furious Styles crew. Presenting is our man Quickstep. Yo, I'm gonna speak from my heart, man. They're gonna get this on the plane when they go home. A lot of, when I first traveled to the Midwest, I told people, don't go to Colorado, go to Arizona. They're like, what's out there? Nothing but cows. And that wasn't the truth, man. They get down out there. Because all they got is hip hop, like us. The Bronx is burning, it's burning up in Arizona. That's why it's called Phoenix. Hot as hell out there. And I met this dude who was small as a shack, but big as a house. This is B-boy house right here. And you know these people in videos, you see them on post, you're like, yo! But he still looked the same when I met him. He was small, but he had the biggest heart and the biggest reputation for the culture of hip-hop. And represented out there in Arizona is not easy, but he represents all people and indigenous people. And when they get together and rock, you can see how they get down, man. And I want to let y'all know, these people right here represented to the fullest in the Midwest. They got our back, man. 30 plus years. They get down out there, man. To this day, they do an event about every weekend, right? Yep. Every weekend they do an event for 30 years, man. Give it up for Furious Style.
Shoes. First, thank you to Jackie Godwin, the Christian Merchant B-Boys for bringing this stage, bringing this platform for us. Right, this is it was all a dream kind of moment, right? Things that you imagine. Imagine you had a Hall of Fame. Imagine, and we're here. We have it. And yes, we're celebrating 32 years at the end of this month. So this is a beautiful gift for us. And again, our respect to everybody that came before us, because y'all inspired us and continue to inspire us. From being my brother in Chicago, being exposed to this, moved to Arizona. Like I said, there was much of nothing out there, right? But we jumped on it and just started the revolution. And there were some other brothers, and that became that brotherhood of Furious Styles. And this guy right here, Odin Rock, my little brother, that's been up being for 4 years. Yeah. Who would have thought Phoenix would take it this far? This is a crazy one. It's just a real moment. We're being inducted in the Breaking Hall of Fame. We're one of some of our idols and heroes. So one, that's crazy. Two, this one means a lot as a crew because crews are a dying breed nowadays. And for us to continue the tradition, keep pushing the crew, unity and building. And it started with building up our crew, and then it's a community in our world. We have our Spain chapter, we have our Denmark chapter. So it shows that we've been doing the right thing this whole time because we don't really get love if everything's about a one-on-one and individual, this person. And as a crew, we always been pushing the crew. So to receive the crew award, especially with my brother, shout out to this guy, he deserves all the flowers. He pushes us for everything. Our mentality, physical, everything. He's the one that went and learned from everywhere. He was the first one that was traveling New York, Miami, LA, and then bringing it all to us. So, yeah, I just kind of ran around my Furious Styles, baby. Well, from us to y'all, man, keep our rap culture. I want to say to the audience, give it up for yourselves, because when this first started, you see that tape back there? It was in the 3rd row. The year after that, it was in the 4th row. Last year, it was like the 5th, 6th row. Now it's halfway up. So spread the word that this is going to get bigger and bigger. This is going to be the red carpet event of hip-hop on the highest level when it comes to the culture. Represent, y'all. Give yourself a hand. That's what's up. The next one, crew award goes to Skill Method, presenting will be Vic the Drive from the Dynamic Rockets.
So it's a little crazy, man. I happen to, I've been seeing them for a long time, and they remind me of the way that our crew was back in the days. Everybody had their own different flavor and all of that stuff. And we got Iwak over here, he's a graffiti guy. And then there's this guy right here, Ben, who I met, you know, in Washington, and we started like talking about the way that we teach together, and it was pretty amazing. And these guys are amazing. And I have to tell you, they are so diverse. Their whole crew is unstoppable. I mean, have you guys seen these people dance? They're no joke. They really are fantastic and amazing, man. So, right here, I'm going to pass it to you and you know, share about what's going on. And I'm excited that you guys are in here. And it was, I was the one that reached out to him and said, you got to get in this. And so here he is.
Alright, before I get started, I'm going to say thank you to Doug and the team. We really appreciate the acknowledgement. I mean, what better than getting inducted into the Hip Hop Hall of Fame? Skill Evans has been around for 30 years. We just celebrated the birthday last month. So it's 30 years of Skill Evans. We didn't just bring this dance in the US, we took this dance globally and represented it to the highest level. With that said, there's people in the room that I want to acknowledge. Quick and Rock were one of the first people that we met back in like 1997 at that time. And also, you know, shout out to, you know, the New York City Breakers, the Rocksteady crew, Incredible Breakers, Rest in Peace Flow, Rest in Peace Motion from our crew, Skill Evans, Dynamic Rockers, Battle Squad, Indian Squad, I mean, you know, everyone. We live this dance. We're here because we live this dance. You know, we put our heart, we put our soul into this dance. This dance saved our crew, and it's the most beautiful thing that's ever happened to us. And the crew can't all be here because, you know, we're celebrating our anniversary. Our crew's all spread out right now, but it's just beautiful to be here, and we really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love hip hop. Like, again, we breathe this dance. You know? Yes. We've been through so much. Everything that we have in our lives is because of you guys out there in terms of dancing. What you guys did, the pioneers. You guys are the ones that, you know, dancing done. Like, you guys gave us this, and I think that's so special. I'll never forget that. That's why when we represent, we really represent this dance. We represent 100% integrity, loyalty. We are B-boys. We are real B-boys. I can proudly say that. I can proudly say that, you know, we represent this dance to the fullest. You have any words to say about it?
Ewok.
Ewok. You guys know who Ewok is?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm not much for words, speaking different languages, visual, dance, but I just want to say, on behalf of everybody in the group, I couldn't be here tonight. Thank you for everything, and very appreciative. So, peace.
I want to say something. So, the kids that were dancing today, we were teaching them today, and they changed. He taught them how to relax, how to change, and they kicked butt today. Dynamic Rockers. That was us teaching them today, and it was amazing. And, you know, I'm looking for the people that want to work together, man. It's coming. It's definitely coming. And I'm gonna pick the people that want to work together and be happy together and join together. Because we're gonna push this further and further. Thank you for having us.
Give it up for Paul.
Okay, go to the last part of the award ceremony is for the Blazers. The Blazers are the people that really kick some butt. We're supposed to have a battle award, which didn't get any time. But the guys who were the Blazers, the first Blazers we had were Alien Ness and Beaver. This year, please come to the stage, Jerry May, come to the stage on the side. Machine Harada, come to the stage. And Annalisa.
Everyone's got to make a living. Y'all get up the DJ. Y'all get up the DJ. Y'all do the heartbeat. So y'all know this brother Jerry Mays. This man has stories on everybody from back then. Just give him a little moment, look at your watch, and make sure you don't gotta be anywhere. Because he was there, he was there, he'll tell you all about that DC audition. But let me just read this. This award is given to a lifelong product of the Bronx, whose legacy began in youth programs and crew battles, and has carried forward through mentorship, movement, and community action. From dancing for local cookies as a child to representing the Longwood crew, and studying under some legendary names. He has helped shape and preserve New York City's breaking culture from deep within the community that birthed it. A veteran of floor battles, don't test him, he's still there now. Yeah, you know it. Youth programs and neighborhood arts, his influence reminds us that the heartbeat of hip-hop lies in the people who live it, not just those who perform. Y'all give it up for Jerry May.
Yo, I love you all, thank you guys. Woo, dog. Tracy. Whoa, I love y'all, man. I got a lot to say. Woo. Not tonight. Where am I going to start? 1975. Oh, we gotta go. Tiffany Street. Fox. I'm dancing with Chuck City crew, Lord, rocking. I'm only 11 years old. 11 years old, and I'm learning from these guys. I can watch, and I was never taught by nobody. I watched them, and I learned, and I did try to do what they did. And that's how I became a wife. Now, my name is someone who was confused in hip-hop. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to do everything. So I became the DJ because of my brother in the house. My brother was DJing since 74, 73. So I knew breakdance, I knew this, I knew 45s, my cousins. My cousin listening to Elvis Presley, older cousins. So Michael Jackson, James Brown. I'm watching them on TV. I want to be on TV like that. My mother used to say, you behave, I'll put you on TV. You're going to be on Soul Train. And I was waiting for that day. Woo! So, being me, I didn't know who I wanted to be, but I was MC Wigg's kid in 1977. WICKID, Wiz Kid wanted to know me, not the fake, not the phone. So, as an MC, as a B-boy, I wanted to dance. And I'm looking at this guy dancing in the park, and I'm like, what is that? What is he doing? This time we're doing the hustle, we're doing the free. B-boy was fresh to me that day. I was like, wow, what is that? And it's right. I'm like, oh, wow. Going with Avenue, right there in the park, DJ Ice. This guy used to DJ on top of a garage. Who did that back in the days? Right? So I followed and I wanted to be a B-boy, electric boogie, B-boy, freestyle. I did everything. I did every dance by myself. I look, I learn, and I come back and I get in a circle with the same guy. But he doesn't notice that I just took his style and I made it mine. That's how I roll. When I see a dance, I take it from them and I come back and I practice and I come back and I do it. And they accept me, and I'm like, oh yeah, he didn't even know I just stole his whole style. I dance with people that dance around the world, that teach around the world, people with my neighbors. So I got into that. As a graffiti artist, I started bombing the graffiti train. I got down with this group called TAT, Brothers and Prez, Mac, Bio, and all the others. So I didn't know who I wanted to be. So I said, you know what? I need a name. I was MC WizKid at the time. I said, I can't grab trains. WizKid is not for a graffiti name. So I went to the store, I bought a puzzle book, and there was a name called Maze on it. I said, that's my name. I said, how is that my name? I said, because I'm confused. I don't know what I want to do. All right, y'all, that's my piece, y'all. What up, Maze? I'm making it clear. Raphael, come to stage 2. Raphael, where you at? Okay, you're over there. Okay, good. All right. The next one, coming all the way from Japan. The Shuryo Machine Harada came over to Japan to show how much we appreciate him. He came here in his cups. That's what I'm talking about. Come up here, Yes, I'm Captain. Okay, I'm Machine from Japan. I'm so proud now. I speak Japanese because my English is bad. He translated his Koto. 1983年に映画フラッシュダンスを見てブレイキンに出会い42年間若い頃はもちろん自分が夢中に踊ってたし、でも今も、その後にもうシーンのためにすごく、尽くしてきました。でも今 now I'm 61 years old. Yeah. Now I'm so reborn. So it's been 42 years since I was first exposed to breaking. Back in 1983, when I watched the first dance. Back then, all I could think was how to get better and improve my skill. But now, what I think most is how to contribute to the community. And I'm 63, but still dancing. And it became my life force. そして本日ブレイキンが生まれたこの街ニューヨークでこんな光栄なショーを歌っているなんて夢にも思ってませんでした。しかも日本人初です。So today, I never imagined I would receive such an honorable award in New York birthplace of hip hop culture.世界的に皆さんご存知のようにブレイキン冬の時代になってブレイキンが全然流行ってない時代があって僕も何度もやめようと思ったんですが、続けてきてよかったです。昔の自分に言いたいです。お前続けてきてよかったなと。I remember in the so-called era of winter time of breaking, I think he made late 80s. He thought about quitting many times, but somehow I kept going, and now I wish I could say to my younger self, you did the right thing, you did the right choice. では、まず最初にブレイキンを作りましたオリジネーターに最大の感謝を送ります。I want to give a great gratitude and respect to all the founders of this breaking culture. そして私の家族、マイファミリーはじめ、一緒に踊り合った若い頃の仲間たち、そしてその後に一緒にシーンを作ってきたダンサーたち、そして私の会社の歴代のスタッフ、そして私をサポートしていただいた全ての皆様に最大の感謝とリスペクトを送ります。本当にありがとうございます。And I want to thanks to all the dancers I danced with when I was young, and then my family and all the staff in my company who support creating the dance community in Japan. Thank you very much. Gospel hip hop brother named Gospel Gabe, who's going to give us a rap about God and everything and what he believes in. So right now, Gospel Gabe. Thank you so much, y'all. Shout out to Jesse God, everyone in the building, Eddie Crew. I have something special for y'all. Son and dad, I saw in a movie called Microphone Check, Hit the Story of Hip Hop. If y'all saw that, y'all know where I'm coming from. I have a song called Hip Hop Forever. Chill out. DJ hip hop. You know that without breakdancing, you wouldn't have that DJ. So we need people out there to do things we can't do. Because I grew up on hip hop. Head spins, elbow spins, spinning on the back. If you hear the name of the truth, this song's for you, even if you don't hit your name. For every brother, you took it worldwide. Hip hop is world known. Hip hop changed me for a child to a man. I stand holding the microphone.
hop is a life we can't let go. How many know we need hip hop, B-boys, DJs, graffiti artists? We need them because that's what carries the culture. But we don't have hip hop and we see this shit. I grew up on that. I grew up on breakdancing. Cardboard boxes on the floor. Black people started hip hop, we did this out there. We created jazz and blues, you heard me there. We started with rock and roll, but they did it like that. Not for us, it was over. Not like all of that. The Latinos wanna see, they was fine with us. For the 70s and 80s, their dance was crazy. The ladies was with us. Nobody knew they looked just like us, they dressed just like us. First generation of hip hop, made us rock. Took the seat down and dance, getting this rock, and take it back to the block. Black party was hot, first black party was kicking rock. Took some out shot, you heard it later, he followed suit. In 1973, he started his legacy. There's things in hip hop that should have been said. I get props to the DJs who not here. DJ now know, DJ is me. DJ Hollywood is first out speak. Salute to the kids who lived in the street. We gonna keep them alive. Hip hop was deep. Hip hop is simple. I can know hip hop was deep in here. Is it in your heart? Is it in your heart? You shouldn't be surprised. Hip hop still here. While others disappear, you was bringing it in the air. The time that we were killing them was rushing in and killing them. Front line shot in the air. We was killing them. Hip hop is killing them. But then you know, 1987 came the rest of the blow. Curtis Blow was out, with DMC was out, Fat Boys was out, hip hop stayed in the south. We gon' get together to make hip hop better. There's groups was live, there was battles every day. You have to rock shit, keep everything doing what you do. 736, there's no way you can win. Now niggas rockin' was rockin', they had my favor, who the breakers was maker. The force was real, dancing, pulling together. We came from the hood, we took the worldwide, and we raised the bar. We did Olympics now, gold medals and stars. This is hip hop forever. Hip hop is simple. That's right, y'all. It's in the action, y'all. I don't bring this, but it's in my show, like my bone and my grit. That's why I love hip hop. That's why I give Jesus Christ for every little thing he did. And I know it goes to God. I'm here. Thank you. Next one, DJ. Bless hip hop, burning like a light. God bless it, yeah. I already know God bless hip hop in many ways. And artists, dancing, DJ, rappers, graffiti artists. Shout out to my baby sitting over there. She's on the song saying, she's in the house right now. God bless hip hop. We didn't stop. Let's praise the Lord. God gave us hip hop for the church and the rock. 70s was hot. People told us building, rock and block. Everybody who was sung by the kid and rock. For rock was the name. Now that box they came for all by the hip hop. You can't ask you off. You forced to stop. Everybody was jamming. They were talking. 51 years later, people doing the same. Artists like myself still grinding lot. Some shows that I can't pay. But the box I keep it my alive. I call their name. I get box in the left, still showing his name. None I see the left, still doing the thing. Still all about the folks, so let it come. Yeah, I know. We have hip hop. That changed our life. Saved our life. That gave us purpose. That kept us from going to jail. We could have got shot and killed. Changed our life to give us a career. We are legends because of hip hop. Hip hop wasn't easy, didn't know what it was. Till somebody said hip hop, now it's a buzz. Just black people hanging. That was how it stayed. Other folks came home and helped carry the name. We was all moving along with this hip hop train. Waking up Saturdays to my soul train. Hip hop was so strong as the years went by. Some people died who ain't here right now. And keep my head to the front, I'm still here. Let's go back in time, let's stay right here. When everyone was here.
We didn't forget this rhythm is strong fire as the sound of respect for those who really here watching us in the pit. We know we proud of us, we still our seconds, still rocking the mic, words of reflection, the streets are still out, we still keep burning out, let's get it out. Come on, y'all, let's get it back. That's right, y'all, let's get it back. Come on, y'all, let's get it back. Come on, when you sound the sound, it's not whatever you do. Give it to the fire. It was so spectacular. Every seat, watching the beat, everything came out to see. Work, every single line, I'm jumping out the seat. Seeing you, innocence in the street. Cool, work, and I'm Lord James tonight. Cool, you come back, but we never no fight. God bless everyone who was on the right. Finish your real hard, then we real right. God bless every kid who was winning from the start. God bless DJ who's working on the track. But I'm gonna live it out with a hand swap. God bless us, do something that was amazing. If you want to get lit, if I still making or stay, and still know my song. This is great to feel that this is rocking this road. Or the piece right hip hop strong. Yeah, y'all. Gotta think about this every day. Like this piece is right every day. Because we don't have to do this. People, y'all, bring this. Yeah. I'm not to bring this. Thank you to all the people and the people. Thank you to everybody in hip-hop. Thank you to all y'all sitting in for work. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for giving us my time. Thank y'all again. Have a blessed one. Okay, Michael D and Raphael X come to the stage. Ryan come to the stage.
Yeah, D.
Peace, y'all. What's good? Peace. Peace. Alright, we'll wait. That's what's up, y'all. Peace. In recognition of a multidisciplinary artist whose early practice of breaking helped reinvigorate Philadelphia's 1990s scene and eventually led to a national acclaim. His performance-based work explores the vocabulary of breaking as a narrative language presented through choreography, theater, and film. As a movie in USA and Paul Fellow, he has merged the power of street dance with creative expression, reshaping how breaking is seen and understood. His journey reflects a deep respect for pioneers who came before him and a relentless drive to push the culture forward both on stage and in the communities he engages with.
Still where's my next? I love you.
Everyone, give this brother a big round of applause. Raphael X.
That was fresh. To say I'm honored is not enough. It's not enough. Coming from Wilmington, Delaware, a small place where no one is barely recognized. I have to shout out to PJ, Stash, 7up, Maynard, Scales, Arnell, Starsky, cats that I looked at before I was known as a breaker. Those are the guys that inspired me. When I moved to Philadelphia later on, and just kept doing the thing. And I ran into a lot of guys in this room. I was fortunate enough to go to the Palladium and the Roxy before it was done. And I met guys in there that inspired me and encouraged me. Stevie D was one of them. Saw London on tour with KRS. Fast Break, a lot of guys, Quick Step and Rock. Like along my path, I was just encouraged to keep going because there was a moment that some of you remember that you laughed at if you did that. So for a long time, I was hiding. I was hiding for a very long time.
Faizine means by way of stranger, because I was always in the back of the club until it was time to go in the circle, and I wore hats sometimes that would cover my face so nobody would see me. But to be amongst some people that I admire and respect. We see you! It's a lot of people today with K1, Ray Harris. Oh my God, man. Dave the Renegade, Shadow. Jesus, it's a bunch of them, man. So Doug, thank you much, man. Trixie, it's a pleasure to meet you. Coco Rock, respect. Thank you.
Okay, folks, we have 2 more awards before we go to the dance cycle. Next award is for Poe 1 and this week. Except for Poe will be Poe's video is hilarious. I will say it right now. Let's watch this.
Poe 1. What's up? You go out.
What? All right, let's go out. You chilling? Yo, check it out. I heard I was nominated for the Hall of Fame, right? And I just want to say, yo, okay, let me sit down. So I got a message from Dancing Doug, one of the original dancers, original B-boys, and I got a message from Glide from Dynamic Rockers, and they both said in their message separately, it's time. They said, yo, it's time. And I said, time for what? And they said, we want to induct you in the Hall of Fame in the Blazer category. And I was like, what? And when they said that, I was completely honored and completely humbled about it. And I was like, yo, wait a minute. Other people should get it first before me. And they say, nah, man, it's your time. Other people have already got it. And everyone's going down the line on how they're doing it. So I was completely surprised. So he's been asking me to make a video for this because I can't pick up the award. I can't accept the award. My homeboy Ski from BVD Crew is gonna accept the award for me. So I just wanna say to everybody, the committee or the people that voted and put my name out there and everything, thank you. Like from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Because I would never expect it. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this a long time. You know, I started strutting when I was 10 years old, 1980, and started breaking 1982. And I'm currently now 55 years old. And to win an award from New York City, a culture and dance that I do, coming from New York City, you know, the Bronx and all different boroughs of America with the funk and revolutionary response to society, right? I just want to say, you know, for you guys to recognize me, man, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like what you work hard for all your life to do. You know what I mean? I wanted my respect from all the crews that motivated me and all the people that kind of motivated me. Like when I first started, my 2 cousins, Ram and Rum from Staten Island, New York, they got me started. They weren't really B-boys, but they did a little bit. They were more writers, okay? Then through them, I saw it, and the breaking part. And then all of a sudden, the commercial part came out. You know, Style Wars, That's Incredible, Ripley's Believe It or Not, and all these different TV shows with Dynamic Rockers on it, with Floor Masters on it, with New York City Breakers on it, and like different crews, you know what I mean? I saw crews, that different motivations. So I just want to say, Dynamic Rockers, rock steady, New York City Breakers, Floor Masters, Seven Deadly Sins, Rockwell Association. I mean, the list goes on. Zulu Kings. I mean, so many crews out there in California. Southside Strutters, Playboys Incorporated, Four Way, my original crew, Streetwise Strutters, TWC, another original crew that I was in. Together we create, together we chill. Like everybody that has shared the floor with me, you know, in some way, shape, or form in the early 80s and got me to where I'm in today, and all my crews that I represent today. BVDs, Style Elements, Def Style Rockers, and the list goes on. Lord's Crew and AK and TGS, and I mean, I got so many families, like, you know. If I'm forgetting anybody, it's not a mistake from the heart. It's a mistake from the mind. All right, so if I'm forgetting anybody, I'm sorry. I just want to give mad respect to everybody. I want to give my respect to all my teachers out there. You know who you are, but people that have paved the way for me, that I've gotten a lot of information from. Wiggles, Fable, Frank Rojas, Enoch, Willie, Track 2. I mean, the list goes on of people like Icy Ice, Little Lep. When I would build with Little Lep, talk to him. I talked to Powerful Pexter. I mean, so many people. Big shout out to the European cats as well. You know what I mean? Battle Squad, Second to None, and everybody that kept it going when it kind of slowed down in the States and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, there's so much information to give. But I just want to say thank you, you guys. All right, everybody's watching this video out in New York. Thank you for everything from the bottom of my heart, you guys. All right, peace and God bless. Style Elements represent, baby. That's how we do.
For a seat. And the last award.
Woo! Yes. Ladies.
A big girl.
Yeah.
From Chi-Town.
Chi-Town.
Big girl Lisa, to the stage.
Yo, get up there, mi gente. What's up, yo? What's up, man? Like Rocco was saying, he's saving the best for last, and it's so important for us to honor the divine feminine hip-hop leaders and pioneers within our community. I am J.O. Rock, representing Jersey, representing my crew, MPA. It makes sense that Rocco would want me to present because we are honoring the people in history, the divine feminine, I'm going to say divine feminine, that influence, that inspired, because guess what? Your influence is why my crew is like, yo, Jayla, I want you to be the president of this crew. It's because of what you do, so I just wanted to say that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to read. Presented to a Chicago-born trailblazer whose fierce determination and raw talent helped shape the city's breaking legacy. At just 14, she trained in secret to earn her place in the legendary Chicago Floor Masters, becoming their first and only female member. Her relentless drive pushed her to master windmills, headstands, and other power moves few women dared to attempt, setting a new standard for strength and skill in the culture. By the mid-1980s, her dominance in North and South Side battles crowned her Chicago's top female breaker. Let's go forever! Securing her place as one of hip-hop's most fearless and groundbreaking icons. Yo, you already know, B-Girl, Lisa, let's go!
New York City. I want to thank the city and state of New York. I always feel at home when I come back here. The embrace, the love is beyond words for me. I want to thank Doug, Pastor Reverend Taylor, Tracy, Rob, my queen, there you are.
Love you, girl.
I want to thank everybody for the recognition and the acknowledgement. Honestly, I'm humbled to my core and honored deeply to be sitting here amongst hip-hop royalty. In 1982, I began my journey. I watched a movie called Rock Style. And when I saw it, I fell in love with the grit, the creativeness, the distinctive, fighting nature of breaking. I did it because I fell in love with it. I did it to fight. I was able to fight and live to see another day by battling. In 1982, my shoes hit the ground for the first time. My Converse All-Stars hit the ground for the first time. I started on my own after I saw that movie. Then I was recruited shortly after by the Chicago Floor Masters. And when I was recruited by them, I was the only girl, and I was often told, and I was put in a box. Well, they were trying to put me in a gender box back then. They were trying to tell me, oh, you know, you can't do this because I love doing footwork. But ironically, my thumb is like double jointed, so I couldn't stay down long enough doing footwork. So instantly I was like, well, okay, I'm not gonna stop breaking. So I started doing power moves. And nobody had them at the time. No girls had them. They were popping, they were doing footwork, but I said, well, let me do this. My tomboy nature, my competitive nature, I was like, no, I gotta learn to do these power moves. And I started doing just that. And I'll tell you that I want to thank my crew, the Chicago Floor Masters, because they instantly, like, they recruited me probably within that same year that I started on my own in the basement of my apartment. So I started with them in '82. In 1984, house music started to emerge and breaking kind of started to fizz out in Chicago. Everybody kind of went separate ways. Fast forward to the year 2022, where I was contacted by my sister, Lady Champ.
Yes, Lady Champ.
My sister, Lady Champ, contacted me because they were doing the documentary, and unbeknownst to my surprise, apparently they didn't have the history of hip-hop documented in Chicago. And I was like, wait a minute, how do you not have the history of hip-hop in Chicago? We started this in Chicago. We were the first premier group, honestly, in 1981, when it first hit Chicago. So when I met Chan, she said, no, she said, I always knew her selfless nature. My sister selflessly set out to find somebody that she believed was out there before her. She was often being called, you know, Chicago. Everybody thought she was Chicago's first beat girl. And she said, no, I knew somebody had to do it before me. Sister, I knew somebody had to do it before me. So they went out and started to do a documentary, and she sought me out, and when we met, it's history from then on, because it's because of her that I had to give all the accolades for all this acknowledgement, this outpour of acknowledgement, recognition that I have become to use as a platform to continue to inspire and you know, to inspire the past, the current, and the future B-girls. And what I want to say is, back then, they looked at me like I was crazy, and they were like, what are you doing? Those are guys moves. What are you trying to do? You're gonna hurt yourself. My mother was like, mija, te vas a lastimar. What are you doing? You're gonna hurt yourself. But I was determined to do it because it was in my blood. It was in my blood. It was in my blood. what I want to say is that to the current, the past, the current, and the future, B-girls, B-boys, I want to say this, stay true to the history of our art. Stay true to the history of our art so we can continue to elevate our culture. And I can only hope that we can continue to come together and elevate and continue to come together and inspire each other. I want to give a thank you to DJ Prieto, and DJ Angelo Prieto, who started the Chicago Floor Masters, Martine Kid Ice, who was the vice president of the Floor Masters, my brother Ivan, who worked with me, endlessly, all the time. My fellow Chicago Floor Masters who worked with me that didn't sit there and critique me and criticize and say, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, you're too feminine, you're a girl, you shouldn't be doing this. They actually motivated because each and every one of them had a step that I wanted to learn that they perfected. So I sought out to learn just that. And being inspired by them, being inspired by everybody in here who set the blueprint. I am incredibly honored right now to be amongst hip-hop royalty. That's what I feel like right now, because all of you that have set the blueprint for me to do what I did, you know, I did, you know, I don't know words to describe it.
Let's give it up,
We about to start the dance cycle. You got something inside your tank, you want to express it. Before we go, make sure you thank the team. This endeavor that we do, recognizing the B-boys, the B-girls. A lot of people think that hip-hop is only rap, and it's not. And my humble opinion is, if it wasn't for the B-boys and B-girls, then it would have jumped off. Because we had the DJ with the band cutting beats, we had Coke rocking the mic. A lot of people say, oh, Coke didn't rap. I said, oh, well, she did. Because I was there, I heard rap. But it's a different kind of rap that you're in now. But the first rap, the first MC is right here. That started us off. Because without him, we never got the name. I got my name. So before I step off the stage and start the dance, people can acknowledge Coke Rock.
Yes, thank y'all. You know, first of all, let me say thank Doug, because Doug, Doug was doing something else before this B-boy thing. Doug had traveling business, traveled all over the world. And I guess it hit him that guys ain't being acknowledged. They try to erase me, but once again, we're here and we're gonna be here. I'm 70 years old. And my grandfather like this, they don't see how hip-hop is. You ain't gotta go to jail to do that. You ain't gotta do this, you ain't gotta do that. But as long as I'm alive, I'm gonna represent Doug and support him. We gotta support each other. And thank y'all. I mean, dancing, MCing, all that's great. But without unity amongst each other, and to, you know, nothing personal. I came from a funeral a couple of hours ago, so I'm feeling kind of low, but let me let you know that A person got an award tonight, and his daughters accepted the award. A friend called El Dorado Mike. And that lifted me up because I just seen his seeds of it. So that's what it's like. And I'm doing hip hop for my grandkids, you know, because they was like, Papa, what you be doing? And they was like, Papa, what's your real name? And I was like, you know, what y'all talking about? And he was like, what's your real name? And he was asking me a bunch of questions real quick. And I was like, what are you, the police? So he was like, nah, Papa. So he hung up and I called him back. I said, decide. While he was asking Papa all them questions, he said, Papa, it's Black History Month. You the first MC of hip hop, you're my hero. And he was 5 when he wrote that. So ever since then, I'm here. And I'm the first to rock, Coca Rock, you got John Taylor Rock, Scott Rock, Dr. Rock, Marcelo Rock, Eliminated Tonight, Lil Rock. And once again, love y'all. Keep supporting Doug forever, because I'm going to always support him. And to my daughters, I love your dad.
Give it up for Barack. Original. Hey, listen, I just want to shout out Shannon, our producer. Stand up, Shannon, let me see you all, man. That's the producer. You produce the whole thing here.
For all the hard work, that's the hard work, this guy right here. All the stuff behind the scenes, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
You said this stuff to me, I said this stuff to him.
And that's hard. He keeps changing. But anyway,
I want to get in touch with me, check with my partner, Rocky Blank.
Hey, listen, I also want to give a shout out to our team, facility members at Al Taylor's office. Ms. Seaborn, Andres, William the Rock, the city of the audience. Also from Jamaica Williams' office, Gina Williams, Lynette Shelburne, from the speaker's office. And I can't get off this mic without acknowledging one of the original pioneers of B-Boy, the twin over there. Yes! One of the twins. Legendary twins. Yeah, that's Keith over there. Yeah, that's it. My brother. Go ahead, Doug.
So we're going to wrap it up now. First of all, thank God we all got here. Thank God we got to go back home safely. Machine, all the way back to Japan, have a safe flight back home. Yeah. Everybody that traveled to Colombia, have a safe flight back home. Rockefeller, Quick Step, advocates for our culture. Everybody here, this is what we do. This is who we are. We started back in way back in the day, but we're still growing, we're still here. And I'm thanking you for coming. This is my guy right here, Trixie. Next year, tell everybody, we get bigger and better every year. DJ Silk and our photographer Mercy. All those 5 pictures, that's what our pictures for us. I'm professional.